I ain't a Mac, but I can take a chick with ease. My car's so much of a problem, it's a mystery. I bring the beef together like a triple cheese from Mickey D's. Girls always asking where the roof at. Drop it. What you mean by the shit been missing since I copped it? Having one chick that ain't up in my logic. Money talks, every bar's a bank deposit. And I'ma go get it if your chick is a go-getter. Young Billy December, cold nigga. You getting pistol in the winter like a cold liver. Gold slippers, 20 below, give your whole cold shivers.
Welcome to the In Perspective Sports Show. I am your host, that Blackfoot Frank Perkins. That nigga. Roger Gordon in the building. You know, I got my assassins in here with me again, of course. The guru, Willie Hubs. What up, Witch?
What's going on? How you doing?
Yeah, we in here. We in here.
We in here again.
Because Dusty Rose, Johnny Sirac. What up, Witch?
I'm just chilling. We're to get it popping.
That's what's up. You know, we're going to get it popping. Let's go. Look, you remember a couple of seasons ago, I had my shit, the RG3 update. We're going to flip it. It's the Kyrie E update. Let's go. Now, my man is holding strong. I gave him a call. I said, Kyrie, you hold your ground. Don't move. Stand still, my nigga. Don't you do a thing. Cause they coming to you, nigga. If it's real, we gonna get what we need. You know I'm going to him first. I want to hear this. Cause you know they talking about, as you said, changing some things in his favor. Talk to me about the update. Have you heard anything lately? And what's Kyrie's vaccine situation?
He still ain't vaccinated.
Yes,
Still ain't
yes,
vaccinated.
amen,
That's for certain. We know
amen.
that's if you want the update, there's the update. He is not vaccinated.
He's not vaccinated.
That is the update. Now you want to tear at it a little bit. We can work around. But
come on.
He today I saw that they were talking about there's a possibility that things will change and maybe some of the venues rules about the mandate. So the question is when that may happen. But right now it's still solid. There's no changing in sight. But deep down inside, it's become such an issue with Kyrie that I'm thinking that's the push behind some of the changes that may be coming. Now that's just what I think. I'm not positive, but that's how I see it. Kind of like, we need to get this young man back involved in what we got going on in the city because it's become an issue. So let's talk about it. So I think he's sort of a push. So this is the first time I can say, might not be no clown, might not be weird.
I was going to say that.
He might actually.
Can I get a crowd clap?
He might have actually did something that may work as long as they get everyone vaccinated and whatnot. That's the goal. But for him, as far as playing basketball again, they may lighten it up. I'm not particularly interested in him not being vaccinated, but I'm saying there's a possibility that he may be able to play ball again without being vaccinated. Yeah.
Nothing add to that.
So there are certain countries that are changing the whole narrative.
Countries?
I'm going somewhere.
Okay.
I'm going somewhere. They're changing the narrative of fear of COVID. Now they're talking about we're just gonna live with it.
Yes.
Now New York, America, Willie Hubs. Are we not at the point now where we can say we can live with COVID? Looks like a little baby flu.
Like it's here to stay.
For the most part.
Oh man.
For the most part.
There you go.
Even if it's a real thing. But I'm going to give you the credit of a flu, of a virus, of some kind of, sickness.
We're not gonna play it down to as far as you're playing it down. We're gonna keep COVID on a very high level.
Yes.
And we're gonna acknowledge that it's a worldwide changing problem that we're addressing the best way we know how. Even though everybody doesn't see eye to eye on it, we all say it's a problem. So my thing is,
no, we don't.
If we can get everybody on the same page, and not have so much of this. And that live with it scenario, I kind of I feel that, but if that's, I'm afraid too many lives will be lost with just live with that with it. I mean, the measles, the mumps, the measles and the polio and things of that nature. If we would have took on that approach, things wouldn't be where they are today, and we're in a good place.
We
with
need
that.
to have a talk after the show about certain things in science that's off the cuff. But
what is the purpose of the shot that's uncomfortable? I mean, is it that they're tracking us? I mean, are they changing the genetic background? I mean, that's my whole thing about this conspiracy of the shot. What is it that's so? I mean, you got a telephone in your hand if you want to be tracked. I mean, I'm just saying, if you want some genetic change, and just go have sex down in the hood, it'll change all the genetics. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying, I'm not sure what's the so scary part besides the fact that it's foreign.
Damn, that alone, it's foreign, my nigga. It's foreign. And when you force me to put something in my body that's foreign, that's a problem. We're not even getting into the science. We're just on the politics.
Right, I got you. But the same side that you pick that it's negative, what if it's actually positive? I mean, have you ever thought about that side?
A fifth?
Right, so that's what I say when you keep saying don't get vaccinated. That's when I'll be like, oh, bruh, that's what if you got the COVID. What if? You know, you could save a life by getting the shot, or save some people by getting the shot. I did.
You really believe all that, don't you?
I'm pushing all of that.
That is the. Come on, man. That's the what?
That's the what?
ABC,
that's
NBC News.
Why?
That's the same thing that they saying, but for some reason, now we believe that shit is telling the truth today. Really?
But where is it untruthful? The only thing that's untruthful as far as the arguments here is that you feel forced.
Yeah, bro, that's enough.
Okay,
that's enough.
And I'm not saying anything
but listen,
about
when
that.
you get into the science, you got these idiots that'll come on TV and tell you, this foreign object here is good. This foreign object is good for your body. This foreign object will help you save people's lives. Bruh,
is that foolishness?
It really is foolishness. That's not how the body.
So it's not helping people. It's not saving lives, and it's not putting a community in a position that we can all live without dying.
Check the numbers, bro. I mean,
I got the numbers. I keep talking about the numbers. I keep talking about the numbers.
The vaccinated people are getting sick still, as the same as anybody else.
They're just not dying. They're just not dying.
That's because the unvaccinated keep giving it to them.
We keep giving it to them, and we still good though. Still here and kicking.
No, y'all lives are being lost at a very high rate. I mean, the unvaccinated folks are dying at an ungodly number.
Come on, man.
Ain't nobody died of nothing else this year, are they?
That's it.
That part right there, I understand where that comes from. I really do. That's one of those things where it's one of those things where it's just as easy to say that COVID is the reason versus actually finding out why. I can dig that, but the truth is, if you go over to the hospital again and you look who's in the ICU on the ventilators, the overwhelming majority of those are going to be the unvaccinated people. Not saying that vaccinated people can't. I mean, we all can catch it. Everybody can catch it. But dying from it is another thing. That's what the shot's for. The shot is to keep you from dying from it or suffering at a very high level with it. That's all the shot does. It doesn't do any miracles. It doesn't cook for you. It doesn't,
I'm gonna run you down the road right quick. I'm gonna go upstairs. Okay. I'm gonna go into my cabinet. First, I'm gonna pull out a bowl, maybe a cup. I'll pull a cup. Put a little bit of water as my mixer, and I'm gonna pull out this mix, FDA approved. I'm gonna pull out this mix, and I'm gonna make some concoction and be like, "Yeah, man, this is good for you. It's all FDA approved. It's from out of my cabinets."
What was the purpose in that?
The purpose in that is to make you feel good and to make you healthy and strong and fit and ready to fight off all kinds of diseases.
That you pulled out of the cabinet, are you consciously putting something together with the intent to make you feel better.
Now you're asking the questions.
Those are
Now
no,
you,
that's
but
the-
you're
those
gonna
are the
ask me
questions.
the question, but you won't ask the man.
No, I
Really,
asked the
come
same
on.
questions. I mean, I'm
Come
just
on,
not. I'm
man.
just not
Come
doing
on,
everything
man.
blind. I told you I waited.
Everybody
I
is.
waited a whole year.
Even
and a
if
half.
they tell you you ain't you look if you
gotta
didn't
take
walk,
their word
if
for
you
it.
didn't walk up there with me
me
and watch
while
what I
they
put
did,
in
right.
there,
That's
you
correct.
still gonna have to sit and be like, "What is this?" And you want me to put this in my body, and I'm like, "Yeah, Johnny, it's good for you."
That's scare tactic what you're using right now.
No, exactly.
That's the
You hear,
scare tactic.
bruh? It's the same thing, my
But
dude.
if I'm actually giving you something, if I go up there and I say, okay, I'm gonna get this, and that, and I know what it does, and I'm gonna put it together, and I'm gonna give it to you with the intent of making you better and safe, so that you're not going through a bunch of nonsense. And I'm coming from a place where it's really about health. It's not about me with the nonsense. That's what I just don't quite understand. It's like everybody has sat down and thought that they're going to hurt you. They just want to hurt everybody. That's what it is.
So that genetically changing thing that you were talking about.
Yeah.
So when you say that,
When you go sleep with a white woman, you genetically changing things. You genetically changing things. So I'm just saying, what's the difference? What's the difference? I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I mean, you fucking up the race, right? It ain't pure no more. I'm just saying. I'm just,
who is saying these things?
that's what I'm saying. I mean, y'all really telling me that there are people sitting around like we're going to hurt the entire world, and we're going to mix this up and hurt them all.
okay, so
There's a pandemic. There are people dying out there, and we want to
Hold
stop
on.
that.
Let's stop there.
Yeah.
Is that so hard for you to imagine that there are people out there like, I'm gonna be this motherfucker here, and I don't care who gets hurt with my decision. You don't think there's people out there that do this?
I do believe
You know,
that.
people here locally that do
Yeah,
shit like that.
I do.
So imagine all that power, and you see that there's threats coming in every direction, coming for your paper. You know they are, especially when you got it all. Everywhere you go, somebody's trying to get the papers. So when it comes to you making your decisions, you're not conscious of, other people's anything. So when it comes to, I'm going to sell a product, because for the most part, this is what I think America does. And for the most part, world history. I'm going to make a situation. Ooh, there's something going on. I create the situation. I tell everybody to fear this situation. Everyone fears the situation, and guess what? I come in as the cavalry to fix the situation that I create. Mm-hmm. So therefore, gotcha, bitch. Better get that shot. Better get that shot.
Because there's a bit, when you break it down on those terms, you still have to understand. You still need people in order to. Nothing's no good if there's nothing. So there's still got to be something here. And so some things need to be. So you just don't want to kill everybody. You need some people to brag what you do. You need somebody to listen. You need somebody to hear.
How many do you need?
You need at least
How many
one
do you
other.
need? There's a number.
You need at least one.
But these people have a number, my dude. They have an actual number of how many people they think they need to listen.
Right.
And I didn't come up with this shit. These people
It's just
have
like
these meetings
it's just like
and you can
picking
see this
oranges.
shit.
It's like picking oranges. You don't want all the foreigners not in this country. We need them, because who's gonna pick them oranges? Who's gonna pick them? You don't want to.
Not enough picking.
Right. Against our will. So what I'm saying is, I understand that. I just don't see the purpose in killing everybody, because that's what it breaks down to. You could help a lot of people, or you could be on that kill. And I just believe that it's a help you situation. I honestly believe that the shot is to help, not to hurt. That's it, and that's why I say I want my loved ones to get the shot, because I think it's there to help them, not to hurt them. I never took a flu shot before.
but that genetically changing you. Whatever you said that, it's like you said tracking you or genetically changing you. Mm-hmm. Okay, now I heard you say when you fuck a white woman and That ain't what I don't think that's what you meant.
You're changing the race, so I mean, there's
No,
some
but
genetics
also,
going on there,
Is
right?
that what you was relating the shot to?
No. I was using it as an example. If we're gonna be talking about destroying things, I mean, we're already doing that. I mean, we're already destroying everything that we in existence. And so I'm just saying, so the shot, it's not doing anything that we ain't already doing to ourselves.
Right.
That's my point on it.
Some people are just making sure that
It gets done.
That the unvaccinated are like, so they don't turn into werewolves.
Right. But I mean, it's been 2 years now. It's been 2 years now, and I'm just wondering, from a perspective, what have you seen negative? What have you seen? Not what you heard. What you seen negative? I just haven't seen anything negative. I haven't seen anybody vaccinated just dying at these high rates. I haven't seen that, but I'm seeing people unvaccinated really, really die and pass away. I'm not seeing what everybody else is seeing, and I don't understand why we're having like these discussions about things that I just can't touch, see, or call, or anything. It's just something that just keeps getting
vaccinated people ain't dying from, COVID?
Some vaccinated people are dying.
So what are you not seeing? What are you saying? I mean, if
The
you're
rate
vaccinated
of
and
the-
they're dying, nigga, they dying. That's
So-
what you seeing.
so
Colin
the
Powell,
rate
vaccinated
of-
as hell, is dead from COVID. Of course, he had other complications, but what they say? From COVID. Hey, man, I got this test. Will, I got this test. I got this test. And this test will tell you if you're a pimp or you're a wimp. And if you take this test will for sure tell you if you're a pimp or a wimp. I swear it will. I swear it will. Now, after you take this test, this is what it is, this is what it is. And you're diagnosed, this is what it is. Cuz it says you're a pimp. Says you're a pimp. Cuz says you're a pimp. Damn, cuz it called you a wimp. That means that you are diagnosed and the world needs to know that you need help with your diagnosis
So if I
of
take that
wimpness.
shot, I become a pimp?
Nope.
Oh, okay. All right. So my point is, again,
That's what it sounds like to us, bruh. So if I take this, I'll be safe? No. So what the fuck would we take it for?
it's got like it's like in the
No,
90s.
bro. That's where the death rate is. It's like nowhere near there. It's like 0.049. 0.049, bro. This is a small number. It's not a 1. It's not even a 1, my dude.
You know what? So I do understand. So let me put you on track on the number that you're shooting at. You are 100% correct about the number, but you got it backwards. So we're talking about the actual dead. We're not talking about the people who survived. We're talking about the dead. And see, I'm talking about the dead. The overwhelming majority of people that are dead are unvaccinated. The overwhelming majority. Now, if through society, 90% of the people are going to survive. They're going to survive the COVID.
Right, but we're having two different conversations.
No, it's the same
If you take
conversation.
the numbers of how many people die each year, boom, and compare it to how many people died in previous years before this thing called COVID hit.
Nothing changed.
Say what?
Ain't nothing changed.
Just the name. All the change
That's
was the
all, it's
name.
the name,
Because the
bro.
death rate is still going to be. It's not extraordinarily where it's like this pandemic that they got us thinking and whatever the fuck is going on. If they told you every day that how this person died of cancer or this person died of the flu or this person died of just whatever
Heart attack. This person's not
you saw
a...
those numbers
Every day?
like in the previous years.
Mm-hmm.
The numbers are still equaling out the same. They're just changing the name on what people are dying from. Or whatever the fuck whatever.
Because it's all from the electricity that's surrounding us and fucking us up. And when you put a stronger signal out there, people get weaker and sicker. In perspective, we're going to take a break.